All right, it should be working. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, thank you to Dick Coughlin, Richard to Dick Coughlin, for informing me that you can still do this live room thing. You just have to do it as an event. Still didn't work very well. But anyway, so I think I'll change the position of the camera eventually, sometime in the future. Yeah, yeah, in the future I'll do that. Whoa, whoa, gotta be careful. Anyway, um, do that later. Um, so yeah, physics later, probably 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time. It kind of has to be late because you never know during the day. There's always some sort of interruptions. So not always, but sometimes. So it has to be early in the morning or late at night. So maybe I'll do an early in the morning one next time, and I'll do a late at night one this time. So we'll see what happens. So tonight, midnight Eastern Standard Time. That's 6 hours different than whatever that is, Greenwich Mean Time or something, right? I think it's 6 hours. In summer, it might be 5 hours. I'm not sure. Doesn't really matter too much, right? You should be able to figure out Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I should just say New York time, you dumb fucks. We're more important than anywhere else, don't we? I think so. Anyway, that's a whole separate subject. Yeah. Anyway. Um, so yeah, just the nature. I mean, I'd like to just discuss the rudimentary function, the particle gravity part. It seems to, it does seem like the big one. Um, you can almost argue that the two slit stuff is all crap, even if you don't have an alternative theory. You can just point out how the photon goes through both slits. Fuck you. The photons know we're looking at them and they don't like it. Fuck you. You know, it's just not rational. You can detect a photon without interfering with it. Fuck you. I mean, actual physics professors will say shit like that, and you're just like, what are you thinking? You really think a photon can rub against something? You know, without rubbing, without changing in any way? That's not possible. There's no theory that makes that reasonable. But there are other subjects. Like I said, there's the gravitational lensing thing, which is just absolute bullshit. I'll just keep saying Hubble telescope, Hubble telescope, Hubble telescope. They got this fucking billions of dollars on this Hubble telescope. It can do this sun. It can use the sun as a lens anytime it wants to. So why don't we have the image of the lensed shit all over the place? It should be lensing crap every fucking day. It's not. Because all it can do is end up diffracting a star. You know, it can look at the star really close to the sun through the corona, which is all full of crap. But that's not gonna, it ain't gonna work. So anyway, so all those subjects are open, but you know, the the idea of Lesage gravity, I just call it particle gravity, um, because I'm not, like I said, I wasn't inspired by Lesage or Ferengi or whatever his name was. But the fact that Newton, I didn't even know, none of this I knew. I knew none of this history. I mean, the original guy for the particle gravity actually talked to Newton, and Newton was sort of going for it, but he came with the same problem. I mean, it just doesn't do the energy thing properly. It's not thermodynamically going to work unless you well, it will work as if you understand kinetics and you understand that in the frictionless physical environment, these things don't create heat and they don't do any of that kind of crap. Their reactions are complete, and there's no energy problem. Because it's as if events don't happen in a sense. Like I say, two colliding steel balls in a perfect environment where heat can't be dissipated. Closed system. Yeah, their reaction is to basically not have an action. It's basically, you can look at it either way. Either they go right through each other, which we know they don't do, or they completely bounce off of each other, completely. So nothing happens, in a sense. The universe doesn't change. So that fixes particle gravity, understanding that idea. So I'm arguing it now. I don't know if I really want to argue it now. I mean, I'd rather do video exchanges if somebody's up for that, but we'll see what happens. I'll open rooms. If no one shows up for an hour, I'm getting the fuck out. But we'll see how it goes. Let's try it because people say do it, so I'll do it. But see if I can fix this camera. I already fixed it. It's broken again. Way too grainy for some dopey reason. Anyway. All right, so that's it for this broadcast. Now just schedule a new event later and then have it live now instead. Hopefully it'll work. Hopefully it'll work. That's the point. This appears to have worked. So, good.